A huge tip for machinists that are dealing with like a garage shop type situation is to not program in a series of tools. If the machine does not have a tool changer, you don't program in a series of operations like drill this hole, do this, do that. Well, I have to set up a 3/4 inch cutter. I have to set up this drill. I have to set up that drill, this drill, the other drill. No, you don't do that. It's far simpler to just simply do each operation as a totally separate tool, and then the programs are fed out as each tool, and then you run them through at top speed. If you start creating a program where you're changing tools in a garage shop type situation, you will not make it. The disaster will happen. I absolutely assure it. So let me look at the cutter paths here, so I can explain it. Okay, here are the cutter paths. Okay, now look at over here. Here's the 3/4 inch end mill coming in, doing this, that, the outside, and this level down here, this, that, the other thing. Okay, that's done totally separate. And the way you do it is, okay, now I'm going to drill my holes. Okay, and you keep calling it tool number one. You keep calling it tool number one. You do not go through a series of tool changes. Well, I'm going to set up 1, I'm going to set up 2, I'm going to set up 3. Now we have a program, I'm going to change tools, and it's all going to run. No, you don't do that. And so here's how it's done. Okay, see these cutter paths here? Can you see it? These cutter paths here are all 750 end mill, flat end mill. Okay, but you notice down here, machine group 2, now I'm going to drill holes. It's 342 drill. Okay, but they're all cutter number 1. You keep calling them cutter 1. Now, if you try to do another tool path below this one after the 750 end mill, it's gonna say, okay, you can't call the 750 end mill number 1, and now you're going to drill and call it also tool number 1. And so it will give you an error. Now here's how you do it. I don't expect you to be able to see this, but the first thing you do, now I'm going to drill holes. Okay, I milled this out, now it's done. Now I'm going to drill holes. You click on machine type, mill, generic costs. See? There you go. You created a different tool group that uses the same tool, tool number 1. Yeah, you don't set up. Now, in a normal shop with a tool changer, that is not the way it's done. You just simply keep going and call out the tools. But in a garage shop with a CNC that doesn't have a tool changer, this is the way that you do it. And so down here we have machine group 4. Okay, here's machine group 1. 750 mil. Here's machine group 2, 342 drill. Here's machine group 3, 125 ball end mill that creates this. You see, they're all tool number 1. They're all tool number 1. You don't set up on a CNC that doesn't have a tool changer. Well, here's tool 1. Here's tool 3. Here's tool 3. Now it gives the message, change tools. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get sucked into that. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.